Okay, so I'm getting ready to watch episode 21 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know, with episode 20, we had Edward and Alphonse's father kind of showing back up, making some ominous warnings and then disappearing. But at least Edward and Alphonse are back together along with Winry now. Want to see what Mustang's up to. Still curious about what Scar's up to. What kind of machinations is the Fuhrer up to. Still so much wonderful stuff to like check into and see what's going on. So I think I'm ready to just go ahead and get to it. And it looks like we're back in the Central District. We see Hawkeye, Mustang in the hospital, kind of berating Hawkeye from his hospital bed. Oh, telling her don't give up on living. Wants to make her his adjutant, which I guess is like your top-notch assistant, I think is cool. I like this. He has a lot of confidence in Hawkeye there. And there's poor Havoc in the bed next to him. Got Mustang so upset he hurt his side or something yelling at him. Wants to know why he's in the same room with this guy Havoc. I like it. He wants his own room with a beautiful nurse. Oh, so she's got to guard the both of them, so he has to have a roommate and he doesn't like it. Of course, he is wondering, where are those homunculi? Why haven't they come to kill us yet? Maybe they're a little bit afraid of him. Yeah, here we have Envy just begging Fuhrer to go get revenge. And of course, Gluttony seemed to be the closest to lust, and he's making that plea as well. Oh, but Wrath says he has plans for Mustang. He has a use for Mustang. Talking about the doorway, I guess, talking about truth or whatever, I guess. And then once again, referring to Edward's father as their own father. So pretty good cold opening, get me into the mood here. Looking forward to the episode. And I'll just take a moment here during the OP to remind folks that I do have a Patreon. If you're watching this on Patreon, you rock. I love it. But if you're interested in seeing what's going on over at the Patreon, you know, I have kind of like special edits or longer, less edited versions of the reactions. And I'm going to start putting some polls up to see, you know, what the Patreon folks want me to cover next, because we're getting close to the end of some of the things I'm covering. There's a link in the video description so you can go check out what's going on at Patreon. And here we are back with Alphonse, wondering if he's all rotten, like his body, if his body's all rotted because, you know, it's dead. That's what dead bodies do. So he's worried about that. But of course, last episode, I was convinced that his brother's, I love that flashback of the flies around him if he gets reunited with his body. But, you know, my theory in the last episode is because it's in the void there with truth that it won't decompose like this. Okay, so I'm wondering if that's the same theory that Edward has here. That because his body is trapped in there with truth that it won't, you know, undergo the same biological processes it would in the ground. Oh, so I like this. Edward thinks that he might have some kind of connection with Alphonse's body in this other space. Oh no, he thinks that might be why he's short and hasn't grown. Oh, it's great that he admitted he was short. Winry got a kick out of that. He thinks that the reason he isn't growing is because he's linked up. It's because you don't drink milk. I like it. He hates milk. He hates being short. One might be the cure for the other, you know, according to everybody in this story, but he doesn't like it. He's not sleeping enough. He's not drinking enough milk. They're bickering over, you know, what's pretty ridiculous. Advance of the Fool is the name of this episode. I don't know what to make of that title. Oh, good. They're going to go visit Mustang and Havoc. Something tells me this is going to hilariously go wrong in some way. Oh, there's the guy that had the dog. See, when people are in their street clothes, like you'd think I must have a facial recognition problem because I recognize them in their uniform but not in their street clothes. Oh, wow. This big doorway down in the third laboratory. Ah, so she's trying to like deduce the location of something hidden. Oh, wow. And he sees that within the radius is the Central Command Center. That's probably how Wrath, the Fuhrer, gets down there and gets into this mysterious underground realm where we've seen the homunculi gathering at times. And it looks like Alphonse is starting to figure out that the Fuhrer may be linked with the homunculi, but then he wonders why would he go after Greed, but maybe it's to throw him off the track, or maybe Greed was not following Father's orders there. Yeah, but Mustang knows the enemy has penetrated the higher-ups of the military. So you gotta be careful, because you can't trust anyone other than the people in this room. And Winry, I don't think she was in that room. So I wonder how long until they get a peek under that eye patch and the big reveal that we've already seen as the audience comes out to the characters. Oh, wow. Mustang's gonna work them ragged. Havoc over there in the bed. I'm gonna sit this one out. I love all the looks. Oh, that takes the laughter out. He can't feel his legs. He may be paralyzed. That absolutely took away any laughter I was having at the moment. That's pretty sad and solemn. He has to retire. I like the look Mustang's given him when he came to get his back checked out. Mustang feels like there's more to the story than what we're hearing. Oh. Oh, so this guy knows that Mustang's up to something. Oh, partners in crime, not old war buddies. I like that. You would burn them. I would do the autopsies. Ishval was one giant test site. So that also probably helps explain how Mustang got the fake dental reports or whatever when he faked Ross's death. Oh, this guy's warning him, though. But Mustang says he's already felt the pain. Oh, he's looking at the spine because he's trying to figure out how to fix Havoc's spinal cord. Probably smoking more cigarettes will help you there, Havoc. Nothing like seeing a guy smoke a cigarette in a hospital bed. This was a different time, wasn't it? Oh, man. If you got to smoke, you might as well have a loyal companion to hold the ashtray for you. So, are we going to see some kind of alchemical experiment to try to get the use of Havoc's legs back, or is he just researching traditional medical treatment? I feel like we're going to go alchemy and that there's going to be a price to pay. Oh, I didn't even think about automail. Get some automail legs. But he says with the nerves being cut off, the automail won't even do it. I don't know. At least put Winry on the job to try. Oh, I like that the other guy said that this retirement lifestyle is not going to suit you, Havoc. But if Havoc's legs don't work, how's he going to get out and find lots of girlfriends? That's like his favorite thing. Oh, so they're talking about Marco again and the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, they're looking like they're going to explore an alchemical solution to being paralyzed below the waist there. All right, oh, my buddy Armstrong. Show's not started yet because he still has his shirt on. Armstrong is struggling not to share the secret knowledge he has. Lots of beautiful women. I love that that's how he puts it into, Provost Marshal? Is he wanting to interview Armstrong? Oh, it's all the state alchemists, not just Armstrong being singled out. Okay, we got to see what's this message from the Provost Marshal, who's the one who arrested Ross, right? Okay. Oh, so he couldn't find the entrance to the basement when he was looking for it. Oh, but he could tell that it had been opened and closed with alchemy. Ah, man, that almost seems too easy to find. I think it's a trap, Edward. I think it's a trap. Oh, so he's going to use that knowledge he had about their plan to use him as some kind of sacrifice, as a weapon in a way that he knows they don't want him to die. But he also speculates kind of what I did, that any alchemist might be able to do the job. Yeah, I'm curious about what he's curious about. What's their plan with sacrificing alchemists? What are they trying to bring forward? What kind of power are they trying to open? Oh, no, he's got a message to get back to the hotel right away. Something scary going on? Okay, what's the Provost Marshal got? Oh, Scar's shown back up. Look at the damage. I was wondering when we were going to check back in with Scar, killing state alchemists again. So that's why that warning went out. I wonder if we're going to see Wrath, the Führer, and Scar face off, because I feel like that seems to be an inevitability. I also kind of wonder if we're going to slowly learn to sympathize with Scar to some degree. I don't know. Okay, so the eye catchers were Scar and Havoc. So is Scar going to go try to kill Havoc in the hospital when he's kind of defenseless? But he's not an alchemist, so maybe not. Oh, Edward's going to hide the truth from Winry because in like classic storytelling tropes, the man just doesn't think the woman can handle the truth. He doesn't want to see her cry. But I like it. Alphonse is saying, let's tell her the truth. She's our friend. Oh, he wants to lure out the homunculi? Oh, boy. I do think he's talking some common sense, though. He can't, be responsible for getting the other alchemists lured out into danger. But he wants to go face Scar, and I kind of want to see it, too. The two of them, at least. He says we're probably stronger than we were before. Look at Alphonse towering over him and saying, okay, what if we go to fight Scar? The homunculi show up. We're outnumbered. We're outpowered. And coming through the window at the worst possible time is Ling and one of his ninja bodyguards. He's not interested in the military side of things, but he wants to know more about the homunculi, so he wants to help out. Looks like Edward's sort of hesitant to hang out with Ling. I'll just put it this way. I think Ling gets on his nerves more than anything. Look at that look on his face. Ling just... two more different expressions you couldn't make. Oh, wow. Tell Ling just don't run away. Ling seems pretty brave here. He's not, wavering in his dedication to learn more here. Oh, wow. Room service bill. He looks like a pretty big bill. Did you see how long that thing was? How much did they eat? And Winry angry that they woke her up. She's trying to sleep. Oh, man. And Edward trying to send her back to Rush Valley, but he might need to keep her around to get his arm fixed. Yeah, he wants her to stay in Central because he's already anticipating breaking his arm yet again. He said, you know what? I might destroy my, bloody wrench. I love that Alphonse had to grab his soul before it left his body and put it back in. I guess that was all just a fantasy in Winry's head of beating Edward to death with her ever-present weaponized wrench. Oh, man, I needed a good laugh. I was having a bit of a bummer morning. This is picking up my whole day. What a way to start the day, watching something fun. Uh-oh, he's charging in, gun drawn. What's he gonna see? Oh, wow, the place has been trashed. Was that Marco's place? The doctor? The alchemical doctor? Or is he just chasing a lead? He said it was a dead end, so maybe he was chasing a lead. Trying to find Scar, perhaps? That could have gone poorly if you'd found him. Oh, somebody from the VA came to talk to him along with his mother about his injury and his plans to retire. Yeah, Mustang's not giving up that easily. I love this dedication Mustang has to his troops. I don't know if troops are the right word, but to his team, I'll say that. Oh, look at that dedication in his face. Oh, Havoc doesn't like the look of pity and his... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's spitting out his own anger at the situation, I think, was all coming out at Mustang there. He was even invoking Hugh's name in all this. He's saying, just leave me be. I'm not asking to be your charity case or your experiment. I'm begging you, just let me deal with this in my own way. So Mustang says okay. But I don't know if he's really given up so easily. Though I, do kind of believe you should respect Jean's wishes here. Curious to see what Mustang does here. But I do think you should respect the guy's wishes. It's like informed consent's a basic part of medical treatment, so why are you going to fix the guy's legs if he prefers you not to experiment around on him? Which I could understand with some of the consequences we've seen of alchemy, that he wouldn't want that risk necessarily. Oh, wow, he's talking about Mustang can't be soft if he wants to climb to the top. So I guess this is the fool the title is referring to, is probably Mustang. still healing up in his own, and he's asking for his uniform back. I guess that self-cauterized wound takes some time to truly and completely heal, but he's got to get back out there. He's feeling this burden of leadership as well as his own, I guess you'd call them aspirations to rise to the top. Oh no, somebody's food cart got crashed into. I love the change in animation style there too. It's a simpler animation style. Is this all just like a dream or something? This is kind of funny. Edward there rebuilding the food cart with alchemy, but like the way it's drawn and they're talking about this amazing kid, this feels like he's having a dream or a daydream at the very least. Yeah, he's everybody's hero suddenly, fixing all their possessions that have been damaged. Ooh, the cane. I like it. Simple acts of alchemy. This kind of reminds me of his teacher, Miss Curtis there. The kind of things, just the housewife passing by. Like he's not doing battle. He's actually helping people in their everyday lives. And look at how much joy it's bringing him. Oh, okay. So what he's trying to do is lure Scar in, right? By being very visible in his alchemy. Yeah, Mustang knows he's up to something. But I kind of think that in addition to being a ploy, he's finding some satisfaction here in helping people and being a good guy. Dr. Marco, he mentions here. Yeah, so Mustang says we're drawing. I love how crowded. They put Alphonse in the backseat instead of Edward. That's some great comedy right there. But yeah, it looks like Marco was abducted by someone. Probably not Scar, though. Probably the homunculi, right? Yeah, Mustang pretty much caught on to Edward's plan pretty quickly. It is easy to see through, even though I didn't. Oh, he's trying to remind him about Ishval. I love that look on Edward's face as he's teasing Mustang. I mean, he looks like this creature and the sharp teeth. It's great. Edward's calling Mustang weak and feeble. Oh man, he snapped right back into place when the gun came out. Ah, and there's Scar. Oh boy. He's telling Hawkeye not to shoot. Oh, he's going to try his hand at a little fishing. Okay, using some wordplay there. Alphonse putting a shield up. Okay. Okay, so what he's doing is trying to draw out the homunculi because the homunculi can't let Scar kill him if he's supposed to be a sacrifice. So this is really part of a plan to draw out the homunculi by drawing out Scar. Maybe a little bit of two birds, one stone going on here too. He's telling Alphonse, you got some nerve giving me orders. But they saw him destroy one homunculi, so why not destroy more, right? He paid a pretty big price for that, though. Oh, man, I love seeing Edward and Alphonse working together there against Scar. And I gotta say, Scar's alchemy is pretty darn impressive, too. But Mustang just leaving the scene. There's Ling and one of his ninja bodyguards up there. So what's Ling set to do? Ling really wants to know more about the homunculi. I don't think Ling cares about Scar. He's telling everybody, don't shoot, you'll hit Edward. Oh, also, he doesn't want Scar to get shot either. He's got to keep Scar alive to bring out the homunculi, but Scar did pretty good against Gluttony before. Wow. So Edward's starting to wonder if his ploy's not working because the homunculi haven't shown up yet. Oh, and they're back in this like hidden command control with the radios and stuff, giving orders and coordinating. Must be hard for Mustang not to be on the scene, though. He's starting to enjoy himself at least. That's good. Calling out all these folks to try to apprehend Scar in the different sectors. Wow, they've shown up in more than one sector. Oh, he's impersonating the provost's office by pinching his nose to change the sound of his voice. This is good. I can see why he's having fun. And the Fuhrer listening in. All right, is the Fuhrer going to show up now? Let's see. Let's see what Wrath does here. Is he going to play the role of the state or the role of a homunculus? Well, he's got Gluttony out. So I guess they're all going after Scar. Oh, and Lan Fan feels the presence of something. I wonder if Ling has a little bit of some power or ability that he hasn't shown us yet. Oh, he met him straight on with the automel arm. Is that a new and improved automel arm? Wow, cancel out the decomposition energy that he uses to break things up. That's pretty impressive. They see that tattoo. Yeah, he's the one who killed Winry's parents. Is that what we learned when Edward was in Ishval? There's Gluttony. He looks hungry. I love the casual way that Ling and Lon greet him there. Asking how many. Gluttony's totally confused. Like, who are you? We have no reason. Wasn't expecting you guys to be here. He's so happy to see two enemies he can eat. Showing that Ouroboros on his tongue so they know he's a homunculus. So I want to see what Ling and the ninja have planned. I want to see what the Fuhrer has planned. I guess the Fuhrer's going to attack Scar, right? Oh, is the Fuhrer attacking Ling? He doesn't like the way Ling can detect the chi or whatever, know things that maybe the Fuhrer doesn't want to. Oh, what a way to end. But I think the Fuhrer wants to get rid of Lon because Lon can detect homunculi by sort of the absence of chi or the nature of their chi. You know, I'll have to watch it again to get that detail. But he knows that she knows that he is a homunculus. And of course, he's trying to keep that secret because he's the Fuhrer. What would people do if they knew their leader was a homunculus? I've got an idea. They wouldn't be happy about it. But yeah, another fun episode, man. This show keeps ratcheting things up. I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to each new episode, having fun. It's a real good one to watch for me when I need a little pick-me-up, which is a great way for a show to be. So I'll just say that I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who supports the channel over on Patreon. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. If you think you might be in a position to support the channel, there is a link to my Patreon in the video description. So feel free to go down in that description, click that link, take a little look around and see if there's anything at Patreon that just might interest you.